Good evening, my name is John and this is the Homestead Diary. I'm sitting on the back patio of what was once home and listening to the wind and the trees. And it's interesting how a coniferous forest sounds different. It's a softer sort of brushing sound as the wind eases its way through the needles. It's like they're brushing together. A lot more quiet. It was over 80 today and now the air is cool. Probably in the low 60s. Bats are flying around, catching mosquitoes. Not that there are that many mosquitoes around here. I hear the peepers. They're loud as normal. There's still the occasional barking dog and, people on either side doing late evening things. It's a small town. A little bit too big for my taste. I think there are, in the town and the surrounding areas, around 900 people or so. In the town proper, there's maybe 60, 70 households. So it's pretty small. Little general store that owns what used to be a gas station until the EPA shut them down because their underground tanks were 15 years old, and I guess that's too old for an underground tank. One more way that the powers that be are taking away the power and the independence from rural folks. It's a nice small town. And it's unfortunate what it has become as the communists have taken over more and more the reins of power in this state. It's a sad thing because so much of this location is idyllic. The environment, the lack of poisonous snakes, poisonous spiders. I get people arguments sometimes when, oh, well, there's a such and such spider. Yeah? Yeah, a spider bite that, swells up a little bit, that's not a poisonous spider. They obviously haven't dealt with real spiders. Spiders that could kill you. And they just aren't around here. The things that bite around here aren't that bad. It's different in other places. Other places, environmentally speaking, are much more hostile. Here the air is sweet. You can go for walks in the woods any time of the year. And other than the occasional patch of poison ivy, of which there really isn't that much. Actually, around here it's called poison oak. It's not bad. Generally speaking, you don't come back covered with mosquito bites unless you decide to go for a hike in the, the coastal jungle, and when it's 90 degrees outside in July, then you're going to get eat up. But generally speaking, it's not that bad. Light breeze, cool evening temperatures. That's one of the interesting things about this place, is that pretty much anywhere other than the Pacific Northwest, and I'm including Northern California in that, it can be hot as blazes during the day. It can be 90 to 100 degrees, but nightfall comes, that temperature drops 30, 35 degrees in a matter of an hour, and it's amazing. It goes from super hot to comfortable. Most places you don't get that. So, little things that we miss. But what we don't miss is the tyranny. We don't miss the people telling us what to do, telling us how we should live, how we should raise our children, how we should worship our Creator. We don't miss that. And even if we have to work harder to do the daily things that allow us to live in comfort and allow us to eat and allow us to raise our children, at least we're not fighting other people. Because people are the most dangerous. People are the most difficult. You can kill bugs. You can dig up poison ivy. You can run air conditioners. You can't get rid of people. That's not the way things are designed. Not that you'd want to. But there are some places where people leave you alone. And that's what we've found. And so despite the nostalgia for simple things like cool evening temperatures and not being overrun by bugs, at least where we are now, we're not attacked by people. And that feels good. Freedom feels good. Y'all have a blessed night.